introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's McFadden. Room to run right away. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
And a 1st down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They go play action with Smith. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
To throw, here's Smith. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and that will be a 1st down.
every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he takes a big lick at the end of that one, but he hangs on to the football. That's what counts, as he has him set up first and goal at the 2. So now they'll pitch it out here. And he will take this one across into the end zone.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll run. It's McFadden. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's a tight, hard-hitting game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And
he's in!
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through, and his guys are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 2nd down, they need 7.
19. Let's go. 19. They see 7 targets. 7.
From the shotgun, Smith moving to his right. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 7.
79 Bronco.
Working out of the gun, Smith, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
19 Lions.
On 4th down, here's Smith. That's taken in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that will be a 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Johnson. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Break.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Johnson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 5.
Back is Smith. Forced out wide. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it with McFadden. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
14 yards on that pass play there. That's enough for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A 19-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Visitors 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg. to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and
All
10.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now 4th
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they will remain down by 1. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
at their own 27-yard line.
Roll.
Now a toss left side for Johnson. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards for the touchdown. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's McFadden. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Olsen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. And that will be a first down.
Let's go. Go.
They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The 25-yard line.
Go.
Here comes McFadden. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 23, here's second and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
12-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
We're on first down.
Mustang 19.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
And even though it's just the third quarter, they'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
The offense will line up for
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. It is a touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
their own 25-yard line.
Let's get take go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
26. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a mark him down just shy of the 40. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a first down. Now a give up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
79 Bronco.
That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's got another one. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side to the end zone, and they get 6.
That ties the game, 35-35.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run. Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here's Johnson, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On the move, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
42. Our home team, 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Go!
Here's McFadden. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. It's a touchdown. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A safe kick taken at the 5. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Brown now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready? Let's go!
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A second down throw for Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. I'm out.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the shotgun, Smith. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down.
Result is a first down.
Ready.
On the toss, it's Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. So, from the 37, here's second down. Working out of the gun, Smith. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
They'll come up
line.
for first and 10. They'll run. It's McFadden. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a first down.
Ready.
Here comes a toss. Right, here comes Johnson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA